No, I'm just getting there. All right. Let me mute this. All right. Welcome to the Red Eye Hour. It is Friday, October 7th. And, yeah. So, today's episode is called Cold Fronts and Chili Contest. Today we had a chili contest at work. It was fun. Me and Ernie talked about like last week and decided, hey man, we should have a chili contest because we knew like, well, according to the weather,
How you looking?
We're good. We're supposed to have a cold front come in, so we were like, yeah, we'll make some chili.
I saw a frost one that come across my damn phone.
I think I saw that too. So, I made a batch of chili. Ernie made some chili, and Alyssa, one of our coworkers, her and her husband Jake made some chili. And they're all good, and but Ernie's chili was really good, and he had brisket in his, and that just, I don't know, the way he had it
I'm a little disappointed though.
the way he had it flavored and everything, it was just, it smelled good, it was a good taste, and so, yeah.
Oh man, you need it fresh, bro. You way behind, son.
Yeah, I was a little behind.
I sat down like 30 seconds ago. Oh.
And then my Giants play Green Bay in London.
I hate those fucking London games, bro. Cause
Yeah.
I'm not that.
And my whole wide receiver squad right now is
What
like
wide receiver squad? Y'all playing
out. They're out. So
Well,
we got like a Sills and a
What about
Richie
Galloway
James.
hurt? Is Galloway hurt?
I don't think he even traveled to London.
What? Bro, y'all gotta trade that guy, man.
I don't know
He's your best wide receiver.
I don't know. Well, so
Hey,
he was
bro,
supposed to be,
They
but
paid him a lot of money to be the best wide receiver.
Slayton, I gotta look, because I was looking at the depth chart
I
today.
don't think he played all year yet, has he? Or if he has, he's been awfully quiet.
Rondell's hurt, and like a bunch of them are hurt, and they got like Sills and Richie James. Like I think there's some third string wide receivers, man.
You don't know. Hey, listen, maybe they had a better quarterback that could shine.
He was questionable till today.
Who?
Daniel Jones.
Oh, shit, you would want to start Tyrod. See what he got.
Yeah.
You know, hey, bro, listen.
But Daniel Jones is gonna start though.
It's
now.
a done deal, bro. Daniel Jones they're not re-signing that guy.
No.
Not with the money quarterbacks are making these days. Hell no.
Yeah, I think
He might as well go be the backup to Carson
did
Wentz.
sign Landon Collins back on their team.
But, you know, I usually hate those type of signings.
Mm-hmm.
When you bring a guy back for what he did in the past, you know, I'm not saying he's not still a good player, but what I am saying is that you need more than Orlando Collins to help in your safety situation, is what I am saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't even the same coaching tree when he was there. Because how long did he play? He played in Washington, right?
I think so.
How long? What, 2-3 years?
Like 3.
Come on, bro. Yeah, the Giants did draft that guy, right? Am I talking nonsense?
I can't remember that.
Landon Collins?
I thought so.
Hey, Google. Who drafted Landon Collins? Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So, yeah.
And then like Odell Beckham was.
Oh, don't nobody want his punk ass. I mean,
I'd take him back.
well, I bet you would. But you want a guy really coming off an ACL injury, bro? I mean, his role would have to be extremely limited.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean like 20, 25 snaps a game, bro. You know,
Yeah.
he hasn't played football since the Super Bowl. Shit, that was what. I mean, it used to take a full year. Like Saquon, that's why he's running stronger this year.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Because even though they play, it still takes a full year, bro, for the player mentally to feel comfortable to go full stride. You know, once they do that year, after they got, they get hurt, bro. It's all a mental thing, bro. They got to get them hits and make it through a season. If they hurt anything else besides that tore up knee, that tore up ACL, they good, bro.
I gotta check my music.
Well, man, it went off.
I don't know why. I do want to give props to your Eagles, though.
Listen, man, they need to. Looking at their schedule, and I don't want to hear shit about strength of schedule. You play who the NFL goddamn people put in front of you. Okay, your job is to beat them. Because our people talking about, y'all ain't played nobody. Dallas Cowboy fans, really. They want to talk. They talked all that shit when we beat up on old Carson Wentz.
Right.
You know what they said, right?
What did they say?
Oh, it was just Washington. Right. That's what they said. No, that's what they were saying. But then when they beat Washington, guess what they were saying? Oh, we coming for y'all. Bro, it was Washington. Y'all just dogged us for them last week. What are you talking about? I'm like, that's why people don't like y'all. That's what I be telling the Cowboy fans, man. That's why people don't like y'all, man.
But, dude, but for real, props to your team, though, man.
Well, we got to go into Arizona and win, bro. Arizona.
They're playing good, though.
No, who? Arizona?
You.
Oh, Arizona ain't won at home in the last 7 games, bro. That's terrible.
We, one of the stats for the New York Giants, because we're at like 700 and something yards in the first 4 games for rushing. And we haven't done that since, we haven't had that many yards in the first 4 weeks since like 1956.
Oh, I don't know who was y'all running back in 1956.
I don't know. That's a long time.
Hell yeah. Well, Saquon was running, and there's rumors that Saquon might be on the move, bro. Giants might trade him.
Yeah, because he was unhappy last year for sure. And they talked about it because I follow some of those New York Giants like actual pages,
Yeah.
And they give like insights and stuff to what's going on, and he was like real negative at the end of the season last year in the locker room and stuff, and kind of like wasn't being like showing like his leadership that he usually shows, because he was frustrated. You know what I'm saying? I get it though, man. It's been real frustrating the last 6 years.
I mean, what's really fascinating to me, and I'm digging it, is that Saquon Barkley and Miles Sanders, what they got in common? My running back. What they got in common? Bro, you don't know, Jeremy? Goddamn, man.
I don't know.
Saquon Barkley played at Penn State. Miles Sanders was his backup.
Oh.
Saquon Barkley, Miles Sanders, both play in the NFC East.
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley, Miles Sanders, both wear number 26.
Oh.
And Saquon Barkley and Miles Sanders are both top 4 in rushing yards. And you know what else they got in common?
What's that?
They both free agents at the end of this year, which is terrible. Because he don't value the running back position up until this year, really. He didn't value the linebacker position.
Yeah.
But now we got some studs at linebacker. That TJ Edwards is a nasty motherfucker. That guy's averaging like 10 tackles a game. So I'm happy about my team, bro. Well, what I'm really happy about, what I start, and this is just my fantasization, you start to think, could Jalen Hurts be? Because think of it, I'm not even gonna lie, I think Tom Brady. No, they didn't. Nobody in the NFL thought anything about Tom Brady to the point he got picked in the 6th round.
Yeah. Yeah.
This motherfucker got 7 Super Bowls because he worked hard.
Yeah.
He was dedicated to the game. Bro, that's Jalen Hurts. No bullshit. I mean, that's my team, but yo,
he came out of Oklahoma.
He started at Alabama.
Oh, okay.
And then they benched him in Alabama for Tua.
And where did he go to the portal?
Yeah, and went to OU. Yep. So, and he said something the other day at a press conference, like they was asking him all these questions, about us being 4-0 and all this stuff and blah blah blah. Before he got up, he's like, I'm just gonna paraphrase. He was like, I don't appreciate the disrespect you guys are giving to the Arizona Cardinals. I've been up here this whole time and not one question about the team we playing this week. He's like, the Arizona Cardinals is a good team and they need to be, you know, respected, but we need to go out there and handle our business. Mm-hmm. So he put the media on check, like, I'm out here, he's like, he told him, he's like, yo, I'm all about winning.
Right.
He said, I'm all about getting myself better. I'm all about winning. His attitude, bro, just exudes leadership, bro.
Yeah, that's
when you got somebody at quarterback, that's Tom Brady. Mm-hmm. He got coached up.
Right.
He did his work. And then at the end of the day, he wanted to prove all the naysayers wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, am I lying?
No, including when he went to Tampa Bay, he even took less money
because
so he could build his team around.
Yeah. And it also was that narrative. Mm-hmm. Who really won all those Super Bowls? Tom Brady or Bill Belichick? Well, guess what? Tom went to a different team and won, so I guess it was him. Because Bill, you didn't make it to playoffs, buddy. Nope. I think they were on the cusp.
So, about my New York Giants, what I was telling you about all them players, the New York Giants left several key players, including wide receiver Kadarius Toney and outside linebacker Azeez Ojulari, in New Jersey when they traveled to London for Sunday's game against Green Bay. Tony's hamstring, Ojulari's calf, wide receiver Kenny Galladay's knee, rookie cornerback Cordell Flott's calf, defense lineman Henry Moday's ankle. They did not practice Thursday and did not make the trip overseas. They will all miss this week's game.
Man, y'all gonna get y'all ass spanked.
Yeah, we're probably not gonna win this game.
I mean, even though it's neutral territory, bro, that's a lot of goddamn people.
Yeah, let's do their depth chart here.
It can't be pretty.
I'm trying to tell you because I have to go pick up for our league because I'm supposed to have, you know, my Giants players starting. So they keep fucking with me because I gotta see. Look, David Sills and Richie James.
Well, that Richie James guy can catch. I mean, I watched him play. He can catch a little bit.
Even Wandale Robinson, who's that new guy they picked up. No, see, I guess Darius Slayton. I guess he's still. They have us. Oh, yes. See, look. Wandale Robinson
was that?
on my phone. Well, they got Darius Slayton here, so I guess he could.
So you got to throw back there it is, that Colin Johnson guy. Ain't that the rookie y'all drafted they've been so hyped about? If I'm not mistaken.
The wide receiver?
Yeah, this guy, ain't he a rookie?
Let's see.
No, he drafted in 2020. Okay, never mind. So right here.
No, there.
Never mind. I don't even know who the fuck that guy is then.
Yeah.
And then you've been in the league for 2 years, bro. You sound like a practice squad player. Hey, I ain't gonna shit on them, bro. Them motherfuckers make some good money.
For practice squad.
What is it? 14,000 a week.
Still, as I'm saying, it's still 6 figures a year.
And you playing, and you doing that shit for 17 games, and you there doing the 17 games. Oh, that's nice.
It is nice. Did you make any for the cool weather that we've had the last couple of days? Did you make any like meals at home that were kind of like warms you up?
Yeah, pot pie.
Yeah, pot pies are good.
I know, right?
What brand or what kind do you get?
Man,
like Marie Calendar pot pies?
Well, I mean, man, inflation's too high, bro. So I get them Banquet.
Oh yeah.
The ones in the little red box.
Yeah.
You can get I think they was on sale like $4 for $5 or some shit. Hey man, can't beat it.
Yeah. I like them little instant mashed potato bowls. They're like, you know, they come in a little bowl and you like peel it back, put water up to the cup, stir it up, put it in the microwave, it makes like instant mashed potatoes. You can get like loaded baked potato, you can get like, you know, different
Yeah,
flavors.
I know what you're talking about.
And those are, you can usually get like them quite a few for not a lot of money.
I know that
little lunch.
single serve fucking macaroni and cheese shit. That
Yep.
shit don't ever work out though, bro.
Yeah.
It just doesn't.
Yeah, they've been slacking on the mac and cheese.
I don't know, man. It's just like you see all that starch in there.
Yeah. It's all super processed, man.
And then they say don't rinse it off.
Mm.
I'll be like, what?
Well, so Joe Biden he made that announcement today that he wants to do all simple marijuana possessions, right? He wants to like do away.
Get it out of Schedule 1.
Yeah, and get it out of Schedule 1.
You still say you can be charged for, I think we was selling it and giving it to a minor.
Yeah, there's still all those.
But he wants it out of that heroin and all that shit. Yeah, all that shit.
And fentanyl. Yeah, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know? Let's see if we can pull up a speech maybe or something.
He wants to decriminalize. Essentially is what he wants to do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially what he want to do. That's a good. Listen, man. I no matter what you think about that guy, straight up, hey, he doing his job, bro. He doing what is within his power. Okay.
Right. Here, I'll read a little bit just for the people, anybody that's watching. President Biden on Thursday announced mass pardons for federal marijuana possession, a steep long sought by advocates and the most significant action on marijuana his administration has taken to date. He also directed federal agency to conduct a review on whether marijuana should remain a Schedule 1 substance.
No, it should not.
No.
I think it's what is illegal in 20-something states in America? Come on, bro. Again.
And then other states passed those that have decriminalized it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Well,
So
I mean, Governor Kelly would have to do that here. You know, he also said, governors, I hope y'all follow my lead. Now, we know Republican governors are not going to do that. We know they're not. Not, bro. Hey, listen.
There's
man.
Some of them are for it.
Where they at? Because all I've heard is, see, this is why crime is rising.
Right.
No bullshit, man.
Yeah, I know.
And I listen to a lot of different places.
Right.
Okay. I go to a lot of different places to listen. It's hardly ever mainstream media, bro.
Right.
I'm on Sirius XM or there's a lot of good independent YouTube news channels. I just again, the guy's he's doing a lot for the small people, bro. I mean,
I'm trying, yeah.
I mean, capping, where
19 states
19
where it's recreational. Medical cannabis.
That's in the 20s, probably. That's probably what I'm thinking about. Because look, if you legalize it medical, man, in my opinion, it's legalized. Because that's just the first step. That's just them making sure that all the rules and regulations that they placed in to line their pockets is working properly. That's all that is.
So every state either has a comprehensive medical cannabis program.
Not Kansas.
No, hold on. Every state except 3, Kansas including, Kansas, Nebraska, and Idaho. But all the other states have either have a CBD low THC program,
Okay.
or they have comprehensive medical cannabis program, or they have adult use only, no medical regulated program, or it's adult and medical use regulated program. So they all have some form of it decriminalized or legalized, and some, whether it's CBD, whether it's medical marijuana, or whether it's recreational marijuana. All the states have it except for 3 states, and that's Kansas, Nebraska, and Idaho. But I mean, Kansas can do CBD because of the Farm Bill Act.
But
that's not.
Also, they try to get rid of Delta 9 though. But they say we want to get rid of it, but it ain't in none of our statutes. So you can't. Come on, bro.
Right. They're silly because they only pick like certain things, and then there's like HHC, and there's THCO, and there's like CBN.
And not only, again, marijuana, CBD, Delta 9, whatever you take in, it does have a medical purpose. It does serves for a medical purpose.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It really does.
Yeah.
So those people that argue, shut up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, capping insulin to $35 a month, bro. Shit, I know, we both know one person that impacts.
Yeah.
Amber.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How much you pay for that insulin?
Right.
It ain't cheap.
No.
But Medicare will be able to negotiate that for her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And cap that shit at 35. Bro.
Yeah. That would be great.
I mean, what's wrong with that? Why? What could you possibly have negative to say about something that helps elderly people, not only elderly, but everybody?
Oh, yeah.
Sticking it to Big Pharma in the ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Who would have something negative to say about that? People do. And
Oh, yeah.
again, maybe I need to stop listening to C-SPAN, because that's where I be in the morning listening to that Washington Journal, y'all. Some of the craziest motherfuckers. Hey, bro, hey, man, listen. I be in my truck going, wow, man. I be like, because I be screaming and yelling, because that moderator chick is like, the moderators are like robots, bro.
Right.
They hear some crazy shit, right? And the only response is, well, how did you come to that conclusion? Where did you get that information from? Well, I didn't get it from anywhere. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And these motherfuckers be going off. I be like, listen, man, they call it everything is tied to the border. Okay? And I say, every time, you know me, every time I hear somebody tell me it's a fucking open border, I'm just like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And the real problem with me is this. Is that the same people, you know, in Congress, state, government, state, federal, I don't give a fuck. I'm painting them all under a broad brush.
Okay.
When the people in government tell you, hey, the border's wide open, and they one of the motherfuckers that can solve the problem, why should I attack the other side? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm talking about Republicans. Y'all know where I stand politically, okay? I'm an independent, but I'm pro-democracy, okay? And some of this shit you people that call yourself Republicans got going on is anti-democracy, and I can't stand it. Okay, it's terrible.
Right.
But anyway, your congressperson, Republican, who keeps telling you, oh, the border's open, then bitch, you make the laws in this country, and I probably said this 1,000 times. It is your problem to solve. Not Joe Biden's, not Donald Trump's, not Obama's. Your problem to solve. And I love this quote all the time, bro. Elect me. Hey, all you guys are hurting from inflation and all this and blah, blah, blah. This shit been going on for months. And the Republicans' mantra is what? Elect me. And I investigate Hunter Biden's laptop. I don't give a fuck about inflation. I just want you to vote me into power. That's what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay? Because my mindset is this, well, damn, motherfucker, if you got a solution now, give it to us now. Why we gotta put you in office for you to, you can do it now, because a lot of these people are incumbents. So they running to hold their office. Oh, Joe Biden's this and that. Well, hey, man, I don't ever remember hearing about you trying to submit any goddamn bill to deal with this problem. Every time I hear about a bill, like the Inflation Reduction Act, it's Democrats that are pushing these bills. So again, you keep telling me about the fucking problem, Republicans, because I listen to you. You keep telling me how, oh, this is hurting American families. Well, yeah, bitch, it's hurting everybody. So why are you still in Congress? Where's your bill, bro? Because every time they get on TV or you hear them on the news, they don't never say, here's the bill that we presented. If you tell me Republicans in office, if you tell me we presented a bill to Nancy Pelosi, or even in the Senate, we presented a bill to Chuck Schumer, and the bill was about, trying to curb this inflation and blah, 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 you wouldn't hear a complaint from me. But that ain't what you're doing. You just bitching about a problem you don't want to solve.
I was watching a video of like some, supposed to be like economic people that, economy people
Hey,
that.
Jeremy, what's up, guys? What's up?
Hello.
Sorry, hey, y'all know what time it is. It's football and election time.
Yes, go vote.
Make sure you vote, okay? Make sure you vote. But that's where I am. I mean, and like Derek Smith, bro, I watched the gubernatorial debate between him and Kelly. Again, it was just because she agrees with something, I'm going to disagree with it.
Right.
Like negotiations, Medicare negotiating insulin.
Mm-hmm.
Again, bro, what's there to disagree about?
Right. They come up with some off the wall reasoning of why. It's like,
one in was it Arizona? I think it was Arizona. Because I've been listening to gubernatorial races here, and I think it was the one in Arizona. Oh, me and my wife got 6 kids, and when we go to the grocery stores, yada yada yada, whoop whoop whoop. Well, hey, bro, you been in the House, Senate, or whatever the fuck. It ain't Kansas, so I don't know. You been in politics the last couple of years. Hey, bro, you ain't presented no bill to pass to help us out in this shit, but you bitching about it. That's the worst kind of person to me, Jeremy.
Right.
You have the power to make a change, and instead of you using that power, you bitching to us, telling us it's the other guy, when all I see you doing is bitching. And I see this other guy saying, hey, I'm trying to decriminalize marijuana. Well, goddamn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can call it what you want. You can say, now they bitching about the money we sent to Ukraine.
That's a whole...
I get it.
Yes,
listen.
Man.
Hey, listen. I feel you. We could have gave him that first package. That's it. It's a wrap for y'all.
Yeah.
But I think, and here we go.
Because they're not NATO yet.
Bro, but
Or
listen.
did they?
But listen.
Did they get in?
Here, you gotta remember, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Russia going crazy hurts Europeans more than it hurts America.
Right.
I bet you that the money we're giving, those Euro countries are giving twice as much. But it just ain't being reported.
It was reported this week that Ukraine and Kyiv, they've been handing out iodine pills to their citizens because that helps the absorption of radiation. Because that submarine left its port in Russia and went to that Barents Sea, and it has it carries 6 nukes, and it's moved. But we're watching it because we have like satellite images of it. But
bro,
man, he's
listen,
gonna
man.
Nuke Ukraine first.
Listen, I hear it, bro. People, nuclear war. What is that? Listen, there's no such thing as a nuclear war. Okay.
Death and destruction.
Nukes start flying around this bitch. Everybody bend over and kiss your ass goodbye. That's it. Straight up. There's no such thing as a nuclear annihilation. That's what it would be. You might not die immediately,
But you might die of cancer and
you gonna die. Water pollution, radiation.
What's it called? What's it called after a nuke? The fall something winter they call it. It has to do with the ash that comes down and everything.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's a term, I can't think of it. It's sort of like a dead winter or something they call it after
Chernobyl.
something like that happens, and there's that, because supposedly like when the ash is, it's like gray looking out, it's supposedly.
And now you got North Korea shoot shit over Japan.
I know, man.
Oh my god.
Man.
Listen, bro. What's going on,
I
man?
don't know.
Is it really Armageddon? You goddamn theological people. You goddamn Jesus freak. Listen, I'm not using God's name in vain, but you people predicted Armageddon. Is that happening, bro? I shouldn't say that because I say you should have been saved. Listen, you gonna go just like me, okay? Hell, where I might go might be cooler.
One of our viewers said I was ignorant to the fact how close Russia really is. You can see it from the coast.
That's why they over there fucking with.
Well, I see it. I think
Alaska.
I know what you're talking about. If you look at the actual map You know?
Bro, they're right next to Alaska.
Yeah, and it's only a few miles, I think. Actually.
Yeah, because I remember they was the government was flipping out because
top part where it like where Russia comes all the way over, and like it's only like a.
I remember a while back one of their subs went into a close to Alaska. It was over something, and the end of America was like, "Yo, get the fuck out of our waters." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, damn, Russia that close. I had to look it up.
He said fallout, but yeah, that's what it's
nuclear
called.
Fallout.
Right, but there's another term too with winter in it, and it has to do with.
It's probably nuclear winter.
It's something like that. But yeah, all those things are correct as well. But
woo!
Anyway, I got things to do. I hope none of that happens. So.
Me too, man. But it's out of our control. And again. Maybe that's why Biden pushes so much money over there, son.
Yeah.
I mean, money ain't no good if your ass gonna die. Yeah. While we bitching about. I mean, we don't. They'll never tell us why, because they gotta keep their, strategically. They're giving Ukraine this money, but what else are you doing? Because you ain't just giving them money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't just giving them money.
Yeah, that's things we don't know.
So,
KState plays Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Wait, is that right?
In Iowa. What was that? Is that the Iowa Hawkeyes? Is that what they call the Iowa Cyclones?
Iowa State Cyclones. They are 3-2. We are 4-1 and 20th in the nation. And KU is still undefeated.
Listen, I don't want to hear that shit about. Listen, man. Who have they played? Now, strength of schedule does matter in college.
Mm-hmm. They're ranked higher than we are. KU is.
Then they must have played somebody. Because KState ain't really played nobody, bro. Who they play? Was it Texas?
Yeah, we're gonna look at KU's football schedule.
Oh, they play TCU this weekend. That should be a good one. TCU ranked at what?
17 and they're 19.
Oh man, it's 20 and 19. Stop it, man. I thought they was in like the top 15.
Hold on, let me see the games here. When did their games start? That was last year.
Most of that looks like
So we got. Would it be here? I'm confused. What is this? That's what it says. Trash, man. Well, just give me the. Hold on, guys.
I don't know,
man. Okay, so they played Tennessee Tech. That was their first game. They won 56-10. Now Tennessee Tech, then they played West Virginia, and they won 55-42 in overtime.
West Virginia ain't really been anything.
Then they played Houston, and they won 48-30.
Houston.
And then they played Duke, and won 35-27.
And now they played TCU.
And now they played Iowa State and won 14-11.
All right, that game won me some money, man. I bet some money on that game.
So yeah, TCU's tomorrow.
The KState would be KU would be leading at the half. It was a parlay. It was something that quarterback would get so many yards. KState would, I keep saying KState. Homer. KU would have a lead and win the game. I was like, that should be easy money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, Iowa Cyclones. Like, See, that Missouri game is an SEC game.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. So we played South Dakota. That ain't getting us no strength of schedule. 34-0. Missouri, 40-12.
Now we got some credit for that just for the SEC, even though Missouri stunk every
And
single
we
day.
lost to Tulane.
I knew it, man.
And then we beat Oklahoma.
Okay, well.
And then we beat Texas Tech.
Let's see the rest of that schedule.
So then we got Iowa State tomorrow, then TCU, then Oklahoma State, then Texas, then Baylor, West Virginia.
KU the last game. Now. Will both teams still be ranked by then? Because that'd be a spectacular game. Yeah. I wonder where was it, here or in Lawrence?
Let me see. Here.
See? It'd be jam-packed down here, bro. Because Lawrence down the street, essentially.
Talk about Kanye.
What, man? Fuck Kanye. Okay? Nobody want to talk about him. Fuck him. Kanye.
He lost his mind.
Man, fuck Kanye, man. Okay? Fuck Kanye. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
I know it.
Come on, man. You one of them people? I mean, for real, he one of those people? Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on, bro. Nah.
You think after his mom died, you think that's when it went downhill for him?
Man, listen, man. Hey, you got all that goddamn money. You got mental problems, son. You choose to have them. Man, let's just be honest.
Yeah, because he ain't taking care of himself correctly, I don't think.
You had one of the baddest bitches on the face of the earth. You couldn't keep her.
Right.
And you got more money than her. I know it ain't all about money, but shit is all about the glam when it comes to them people.
Them people, yeah.
I went Yeezy. Bitch, he crazy. Don't want to talk about Kanye. Drop that. Out of here.
All right. Next subject.
You just heard how I feel about that bullshit. And even if you ain't talking about that, what I'm talking about and thinking about, that's what I'm caring about. Fuck him.
Any new music?
Bro, you asked me that. I don't listen to nothing new, man. I can't listen to that new shit, man.
Any music. Any new music. Have you checked out? Like randomly, maybe.
No.
Okay.
No.
Like this FKJ dude and Masego. I've been like grooving to them a lot lately. Remember when we did the podcast at Aaliyah Studio on Madame Groove? I know, right? But that was a fun time. But remember she was playing some Masego?
Man, listen. Why you bringing up all these criminals, man? And crazy motherfuckers, man. Why you bringing these people up? Now listen. Now when it comes to R. Kelly, I got mixed feelings.
Right, because you were an R. Kelly fan.
Well,
a lot. I was too.
Hey, listen. We all know what R. Kelly. Man, you throwing that R. Kelly. Condom goes on.
Yeah,
I'm just keeping it real. We are so you got good memories. And it's like, damn, bro.
Mm-hmm. Didn't he try to escape recently?
Did he? Where you going, you are?
Where you going, man?
Where you going, man? Motherfucker, where you going?
I don't know. I didn't verify it, but I thought I heard that he tried.
So I got mixed feelings about it. I guess. Damn, man. I guess after 12 play, I'm done with it.
He did do some pretty dirty stuff, though, man.
Money, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You get that fame, man. You think you're invincible. I was surprised the motherfucker was still doing concerts and shit.
Like, what kind of stand-up do you like? Because I was going to have you, maybe after the podcast, saying when you go home, you should go to YouTube because it's for free. Instead of like doing a special where you got to pay to, when they drop, because it's an hour special. It's Andrew Schultz, white dude. He used to be on Wild 'N Out back in the day. But since then, he went to like the stand-up route. Mm-hmm. And he used to be known for like going to open mics just like anywhere. Like show up like in Minnesota to an open mic and just like kill it, right? In some like random club, right? Mm-hmm. But he he dropped it on YouTube for free, and they had that little donate button down there. Well, anyway, he has like 115 million views. He dropped it like just a couple weeks ago,
Damn.
and he's made like bank.
Well, I bet.
And but he's pretty you know, some people like certain comedy, and if it's too edgy or like messed up, they don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Some people.
Now, why the fuck do you go to a comedy show?
Right, because
You're supposed to be there to enjoy yourself, not get all up in your feelings.
so it's called Andrew Schultz Infamous. Everybody, if you want to check it out, it might not be for everybody.
I don't know. Listen, man.
But you should check it out
Why?
because it's interesting.
Nah. You keep saying it won't be for everybody. What the fuck does that mean?
The topics he talks about, and he's, you know, and you can tell he's just like, he's doing it to get a reaction out of the crowd and talking shit and just messing around, but you're just like, you know. He said there's like a black
you
lady
saying one of
and
the times you
a
gonna
white
get shot?
lady in the crowd, right? Because he roasts people pretty bad.
Oh, he one of those.
And he was like, how long y'all been together? And they're like, 4 years. He's like, oh, okay. Oh, y'all married? Okay, that's what's up. And he was like, he's like, that's a beautiful head of hair, man. Because he's like, but you look like somebody threw Val Kilmer in a bathtub. Right? And the crowd was like going crazy. He's like, but your hair that's a nice head of hair. He's like, y'all shop for wigs at the same place? Bro, the crowd lost it, and the lady was like, he's like, you didn't like that one, did you? And she was like, and she wasn't laughing. He's like, don't beat me up. He's like, but was that wrong though? And she was like, no. And then he goes, are you one of them big dick whites? He was like, cause he's something like, cause you got corny sneakers on, so you must be packing something, right? Like, he's pretty funny, man. But then like, yeah. He talks about Michael Jackson. He talks about abortion. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
It sounds like you won't be my cup of tea the way you keep looking at me, all suspicious like. I don't know why you do it, man.
Man. Well, tell me that story that you told me earlier about that crazy lady when you were trying to get on that on-ramp or whatever, and she came through, and all that story. That was crazy. The dangers of being a truck driver,
Listen, man.
you know?
That bitch lost. I don't know what she was doing. She probably was doing what you doing right now.
Being on the phone.
Yeah. Well, anyway, man, like I was telling you, you know, you're coming off 32 to get back on 70. You have to take this, you know, you're pretty much below the fucking.
Right. It's one of those where you go like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm coming around, and once you get to this point here, you can see the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, fuck, it was kind of long. I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to slow down and scoot over when I got a chance, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'm still in, because the merge lane is pretty fucking long. I want to say it's at least about 50 yards. I mean, you know, it's pretty long to let you merge over. So I'm sitting there, I'm looking like, okay, I see this white Jeep fucking moving over. I'm like, okay, this lady going, whoever,
Yeah.
you know, because most times when I see a Jeep, there's a chick in it. So I assumed it was a chick.
Mm-hmm.
I was right. So I see this chick moving over in her Jeep. And I'm like, okay, she gonna let me in. So as I'm looking back, it must have happened as I don't know how fast it could happen, but as I saw her merge and I looked forward to see how much room I had so I could accelerate and start getting over it with my blinker on, I turned my head back. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. And then all of a sudden, as I'm doing it, it must have been like she was flying by as I was turning my head, because she literally, I mean, it was like this close. She just swooped in front of me,
Yeah.
almost ran into the goddamn wall.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Good thing I was going slow already, or I'd have hit that bitch and might have knocked her ass off the bridge.
Jesus.
But then I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? That's what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know, the bitch, what are you doing? Oh my God. And then I started, the lane had opened up for some reason. I got over in the right lane, And I'm like, what is this bitch doing? Cause she pulling off in the middle side of this bridge. You know what I mean? Traffic going both ways, and she pulls off in the middle of the bridge. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch doing? And as I'm driving by, you can see where that lady in the Jeep just sideswiped her, and just from the back all the way to the front, you just see this fucking, I don't know how.
Scratches and
It looked like,
indentions.
you can see it enough to where the metal had been, crushed. And I was just like, oh, that's what you did. And I said, shit, ain't got nothing to do with me. And I kept rolling. But that's how these people be, man. What's your rush?
Yeah.
This was on a cell phone.
God, I bet you see so much crazy driving.
I do, man.
Every day.
I do. That's why, driving.
Have you seen a lot of wrecks happen, like, you see it happen right then? You haven't seen a lot of those?
Can't say that I have. I can't say that. I guess I'm lying. I kind of saw one today.
Right.
But no, usually I can see aftermath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're like, God damn, what was you doing? I take video of some of this stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be breaking nobody's privacy.
Right.
Even though, the newspaper probably, but newspaper can afford to be sued. I can't. So yeah, I'll be like, it's just some of the wildest shit, bro. You just be like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I sit up so high all the time, I see him. I just be like, you doing 80, bitch, because I can only do 70 and you flying by me. And all you see is this.
Man. I'll see if I can.
And I don't know what this is about, this right here. Like, I said this before. I don't know what this is about, driving. Bitch, get some earbuds.
Right.
What you doing, bro?
I was gonna look up because I wanted to update people on the Megan's wreck and the truck driver.
You got something against truck drivers, stuff?
No, but what? You know what happened with that. Let me see if I can.
That didn't happen in my
What? How do I?
I do what?
Pop County.
It was in Pop County.
Right. I'm trying to find the story. Bear with me. Here we go. So an update on Megan, which is my stepdaughter, Tammy's daughter, Megan, who was in the wreck over by Wamego back in August.
Bro, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I want to say it was
August 10th,
yeah,
I
because
believe.
school was back in.
My computer's... Why can't I can't scroll down, man. What's going on?
Is your shit fucked up, son?
I don't know. Hold on. Here we go.
They go in slow motion when you get into a wreck? I don't know. This is
So,
fast.
let's see. The 44-year-old man, he was from Lecompton, is charged with 6 felonies, including 2 counts of involuntary manslaughter.
I told you.
3 counts of aggravated battery, as well as a single count of obstruction. He's additionally charged.
Oh, and the obstructed justice too? Oh, Lord.
He's additionally charged with reckless driving and texting while driving. A warrant for his arrest was issued Friday, and that was when this date came out.
How much was his bond?
September 19th. Let's see. This guy, I don't want to say his name, but was the driver of a semi-truck that struck a pickup and an SUV along Highway 24 near Airport Road, August 10th. The pickup was carrying 37-year-old Randy Tinkle, 36-year-old Jillian Tinkle, and their 2 children, 7-year-old Corbin and 2-year-old Crew. The father died at the scene, and the other little boy died a few days later in Kansas City from his injuries. And the mom and the other one survived. And then Megan, the SUV that was hit, you saw the picture of her vehicle.
Yeah.
Couldn't even tell what it was, really.
Told you
But she survived. She broke her arm. She really bad cut, like on her chin and down her neck a little bit, and lots of. Well, her recovery's been going kind of rough. She got she had to have like something filled up, and they had to she had to have surgery and get it drained, from the wreck. Had to do something from the wreck, like a contusion or something.
Oh.
I don't know. But the baby's still fine and everything, and healthy, and as far as they know, everything's like good. So that's amazing. Because her baby shower's coming up this month.
Baby showers.
Mm-hmm. It'll be the first the first granddaughter. Because the rest were boys. She said, I've been in wrecks. They always go in slow motion when they happen.
Yeah, I read that earlier. And I was like, shit, this one kind of fast. Yeah. Now, when I got into the head-on collision, I mean, that shit was like in slow motion.
It's kind of like it's happening and slow motion all at the same time.
Because I think your body goes into that instant state of adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Because, you see that inevitability. You're just like, it's inevitable. This is happening. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure the mind does amazing things. Like, things are kicking in and certain chemicals are being pushed down because it knows that you gotta. It's like.
Where your body reacts. I mean, your eyes see it coming, you know what I'm saying? Before your brain can really process it, your eyes are like, oh my God, and the body's like.
Man. Yeah, wrecks are crazy. How many wrecks you been in? That one on the hill, when you're going down the hill? That crazy one, right?
That's pretty much the only one.
The only major one?
Yeah. I mean, other wrecks is, fucking around on icy roads and shit.
You wrecked into each other.
Well, that was your fault.
What's it my fault?
I was on the main strip, son. You was coming out of the gas pump.
That was when they first built that stupid Shop Quick by Blue Valley Trailer Court. Listen, man, there's still not enough room from the parking spots to the pumps to like that little place you said where you were driving at. That's where
I was. You hit me, bro.
I mean, that was a long ass time ago, man.
But I remember it because I was because I was pissed off.
Right, you had that white boy in the car with you, Deuce K.
Well, listen, man. That's who I was rolling with at the time. Okay,
I had Taylor with me.
Okay,
and he was like young, he's like a teenager.
That's who I was rolling with at the time, man. I was like, man, goddamn, I ain't got no fucking insurance, motherfucker. So yeah, I remember who hit who. I don't know what you was doing.
I don't know either. It was around lunchtime, I think.
Yeah.
But we came to my house, we talked about it, and we worked it out.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah. I was in this one wreck in high school with this crazy dude named Josh, and Ross Harris was in the back seat, and it was a KU KState basketball game. Hold on, I need my drink. Cottonmouth. Okay. And it was like,
them folks got to go fund me. Somebody's asking.
I don't think making it. I know. I'm pretty
sure.
The other family.
Yeah.
The Tinkle family.
The Tinkle family.
What was their last name?
Tinkle. Sorry.
Sorry. I hope it's not. Hopefully I didn't butcher their name. Yeah, Randy Tinkle. They probably do.
I guess check social media. I mean, that's what, most people, I guess, look up the Tinkles. I can't say that.
So I'll tell you about this wreck. So we're on Tuttle Creek Boulevard trying to turn on Griffith Drive. Everybody knows where that at. If you know Northview, right? But it's the night of the KState KU game. We're in high school. This is a long time ago. So in the 90s. And so that one lane closest to where we're at was like bumper to bumper, right? Uh-huh. And then the far lane, which would have been the right lane, was like free flowing traffic. And we're waiting there, and what did he have? He had like his 83 Cutlass or something that he used to have. Right. And so someone like stopped so they can make a part for us to go through, right? And so we barely moving, we were creeping because we were trying to see him. We're at this like weird angle. He's driving, I'm in the passenger seat, Ross is in the back, and like we go a little further, and then like, you know, you see a car go choom, choom, go by, you know, and we're like, okay, is it about clear? And then like all of a sudden, this is, and plays into the whole slow motion thing. Like it was weird. Like he started to go, and then all of a sudden, like I don't remember like seeing anything except like looking at the dash, but like it was like in slow motion, and all I could hear was like tires screeching, like, but it was like overwhelming sound, right? And then like this, you hear this gigantic like sound, like this crash, like, right? But it sounds so like, I don't know, big, you know what I'm saying? And there's like this jolt, and then and then it kind of like went dark, and then I remember like coming back in the seat. I remember like feeling me like go back in the seat like that, and I like woke up, and I was like, and I knew that like, oh shit, we just got hit, you know? And Ross is like hit me on the shoulder, going, Jeremy, man, you okay, man? And I was like, yeah, man, I'm fine. Why? He was like, look. And his hands like this, and so I looked to the windshield, and you see where my head hit the windshield, and it was like bumped out, and then it's like cracked across the thing, and I was like, oh. And then I look over at Josh driving, and he's like this, and he looks up and looks over, and he's like bleeding, right? And I was like, oh. And I was like, hey man, can you get the car like, because we're kind of like right in the middle, right? And so Griffith Drive was right there, so I just said, can you just get the car over to the right, you know, and get it off Tuttle Creek? And so I don't know if it was running, I don't know if he put it in neutral, but we got it, and we just like parked it, and we all got down, and I wasn't like bleeding, like, or anything, you know? Like I was perfect, like I felt fine, but I think I had a concussion. But anyway, and the dude, Josh, his dad was like in the line of the cars trying to go to the game. So like he saw it happen. So of course like he pulls over, and the ambulances came pretty fast and everything.
Oh yeah, they were at the game.
Check this out. But I think like I did something dumb because I was a teenager and was like, I don't know if I got like fully checked out like I should have been. So I think I might have had probably a mild concussion, because I think I remember like maybe like being confused later that night, or you know what I'm saying. But anyway, it was fine. But like that dude was a terrible driver, man. He wrecked a lot of his cars. But that was
That was the last time you rode with him?
probably
Oh, okay.
because
I'm not riding with somebody who wrecks all the goddamn time.
well, he already made me nervous before that, and I'm pretty sure that's probably one of the last times I rode with him. So I'm like, see, man. But that dude turned out to be a crackhead anyway. So.
Damn.
Anyway.
Put that man on blast.
Hey. Not my fault. Then my neighbors. This one when I had my '85 Buick, remember that?
Mm-hmm.
The tan, it was like the brown and tan with the white walls and all that. I love that car, man. It was plush inside. Yeah, I think you rode in it a few times.
Yeah, probably.
It was like plush, and it had like electric seats. So it was like for that year and model, it was like pretty like, you know.
Yeah.
What would you call it in them days?
Shit, I don't
Like
know.
extra things when it's a kind of a nicer car, right? Anyway, I was a KState during that time, so it would have been like late '90s, right? And so like I was on like Pomeroy or one of them streets, you know, because sometimes the parking lots would be full and you got to park on them side streets. So I was heading south, like probably on, what's that, 11th or something like that, one of them 10th or 11th, right, going south.
Yeah, I think.
And
9th Street is it 9th Street?
and so I went, and it was kind of the same thing. I went, I looked, and then like I went, and this guy just like, he didn't hit the brakes. He he just smashed into the side of my car on the passenger side. But you know, that's a boat, you know what I'm saying? So he turned me facing east, my car. So he hit me pretty good, but I got out, I pulled over and I got out, and all it did was like dent in that door of my car. And I was like, hey man. And I think I like cussed him out, and like, and the cop was called, and I think he gave me the ticket, and I think I got super mad about it. And the cops went and calmed down, because I was like, look, he didn't even try to brake. And I said, I was just trying to cross the street, but I said, all these cars are parked on both sides of the street. It's hard to see. And he was trying to say, like, I pulled out in front of him.
I'm drinking Minute Maid.
Yeah. No alcohol.
Yeah.
Not a big drinker. Maybe a couple times a year for me.
Usually when I go to
like
somebody's
holidays,
birthday party. Yeah, all that too.
And yeah, usually like the holidays usually. And then, you know, it might be like a wine or like, you know, just something. So, 60 minutes? About
60
time,
minutes. 60
about
minutes.
time to wrap it up.
60 minutes. Dug it fresh your own.
So, that's you want to wrap it up?
Yeah, man. Always wrap
Unless
it up.
you got something, unless you got another story you want to tell. But other than that, we can wrap it up for this Friday night.
Yeah, man. I don't really have any more stories to tell, man.
Well, hey, everybody. We appreciate y'all tuning in and listening to our stories and about the week. And please subscribe if you haven't. Hit like. Leave comments. Interact.
Comments.
Let some other people know so we can get some more subscribers. Who knows? I do have a white hoodie available that I could give to a fan. I could go show you. Let me go get it real quick before we sign off.
Man, you should have had that shit ready, man.
Oh, it don't matter, man. So, give me some more subscribers, and you can have this dope with the eyeball, the red eye hour white hoodie. So, yeah. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll be back next Friday. And y'all have a good weekend and a good next week. Bye, everybody.